Some of the most haunting police recordings are the ones that capture an officer's final moments. These are the calls that start like any other, but end in tragedy. From routine traffic stops to late-night standoffs, these are the moments when cops unknowingly record their last breath. Number 1.
It's New Year's. Happy New Year's! Why are they knocking? They're still knocking. You have a warrant? Civil division now? I wanted to file domestic restraining? These guys are doing it right.
On New Year's Eve, 2017, Douglas County, Colorado deputies are dispatched to the apartment of Matthew Reel after the 37-year-old veteran places a distressing call to 911 claiming that he got into an altercation with his roommate. As deputies arrive, Deputy Zachary Parrish speaks with the roommate while Ryle argues with another deputy downstairs. Parrish attempts to de-escalate the situation, but after about 20 minutes, deputies are unable to confirm any crime had occurred, so they release Ryle without issue.
I'm coming out. I don't have any guns on me, okay? I want to file a domestic restraining order against my domestic partner.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, why?
Can you help me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, let's do that.
I just feel like you're really upset I'm not.
Well, I am, because I was assaulted and you didn't help me.
However, about 2 hours later, around 5:20 a.m., Reel calls 911 again asking for deputies to return. Before they arrive, officers are informed that Reel is a veteran suffering from PTSD and may pose a threat to himself and others.
Matt, come out! Matt, come out of the room now!
A team of 3 officers returns to check on him. Deputies decide to place Reel on a mental health hold, but they must first gain access to his apartment, unaware that he's barricaded inside his bedroom with a loaded rifle.
Open the door! Sheriff's office!
When deputies announce sheriff's office, Reel unloads a 30-round magazine in a matter of seconds, striking Deputy Parrish multiple times. His colleagues attempt to rescue him, but are pinned down under heavy fire. Several deputies are hit in the ambush and forced to retreat.
He's down! Hey, I'm going! Cover me! Cover me!
As backup arrives, officers realize that Deputy Zachary Parrish is trapped inside the apartment, fatally wounded. After a tense standoff, police kill Reel. Deputy Zachary Parrish, just 29 years old and a 2-year veteran of the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, is pronounced dead at the scene. Case number 2. On December 12, 2022, in Queensland, Australia, Constables Rachel McCrow, Matthew Arnold, and Randall Kirk respond to a remote property to investigate reports of a missing person. Minutes after arriving, the situation takes a deadly turn. The suspects, Nathaniel, Gareth, and Stacy Train, open fire without warning. Constables McCrow and Arnold are hit almost immediately, while Constable Kirk is forced to take cover behind a tree. Kirk radios for help, his voice shaking as he tells dispatch that Rachel and Matthew are not moving. He describes 2 gunmen walking around the property, armed with a long rifle and a pistol, and admits that the suspects know exactly where he's hiding.
Hello.
Hey buddy, what's the we got?
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead. She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking. He's trying to walk around me.
So she shot him?
Oh no, she shot at him. There's 2 of them. They've got Matthew's gun now. Sake.
Hell, mate. Hang in there. What about the other 2? You got eyes on Keely and Matt?
Matt's not moving. Rachel's not moving now. And Keely I haven't seen.
Where are you all pushing behind a tree?
Yes, but he's walking over. There's 2 of them.
Walking over towards you?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Mate, you got to look after yourself, buddy. All right, stay behind that tree. That's the only thing you got between him and her. Between you and him.
Yeah.
Dispatch urges him to stay behind the tree and try to retreat if possible, but the gunfire continues relentlessly.
Pistol.
Kirk is eventually shot while trying to escape, his patrol car riddled with bullets as he drives away, bleeding and disoriented.
Both of them.
Mate, have you got any more trees behind you?
Nah, not a lot. He's coming over. Should I run?
Have you got trees behind you that you need to keep back to the car?
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Hey, can you, like, obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
To try and do that?
I can try. Want me to do that? Fuck's sake! They're coming, they're shooting!
The other two officers.
You good? Fuck. I think I'm being shot.
Backup units swarm the area, and after a 6-hour standoff, police exchange fire with the Train family. All 3 suspects, Nathaniel, Gareth, and Stacy Train, are killed during the confrontation. Tragically, Constable Rachel McCrow and Constable Matthew Arnold both die at the scene. Constable Randall Kirk survives his injuries. The Queensland Police described the attack as one of the darkest days in Australian law enforcement history, a calculated ambush that shocked the entire nation. Case 3. In April 2011, in the quiet town of Truman, Arkansas, officers pull over a driver for allegedly not having insurance. What begins as a routine traffic stop quickly turns into a nightmare.
Oh my God. What's your name, bud? Jerry Lord. Y'all know the next one. I look at him, sorry, I look at him. Yeah. Well, I know what it's doing. Alright, also running Jerry Lord. What's that for, Jerry? 313 to 74.
As the officers question the driver about an unrelated warrant, Officer Jonathan Schmidt opens the back passenger door and comes face to face with Jerry Lard, a man hiding inside the car and pointing a gun directly at him. Without warning, Lard opens fire, shooting Officer Schmidt at point-blank range. Bodycam footage captures the chaos as officers scramble for cover while Lard continues firing and taunting them. Severely wounded, Officer Schmidt collapses to the ground, begging for his life as the gunman keeps shooting. Despite his fellow officers returning fire, it's too late. Schmidt succumbs to his injuries. During the shootout, Jerry Lard is wounded and later taken into custody. He is charged with capital murder and eventually sentenced to death for the brutal killing. Officer Jonathan Schmidt was remembered as a dedicated, brave officer who gave his life in the line of duty while simply trying to do his job. His death devastated the Truman Police Department and left a lasting mark on the community he served. Case 4. On April 8, 2023, Glenn Douglas Perry, a 50-year-old man from Wisconsin, became the central figure in a deadly confrontation that left 2 police officers and himself dead. Perry was driving through Chetek, Wisconsin, when Officer Emily Breitenbach initiated a traffic stop after discovering there was an active warrant for his arrest. Perry was known to have a strong animosity toward law enforcement and government, though he had no prior gun violations or citations. When Officer Hunter Shield from the Cameron Police Department arrived as backup, both officers decided to wait until Perry entered the city limits of Cameron before pulling him over.
10-4.
327 there, and I'll be clear 313 and route down there.
10-4.
The moment the vehicle stopped, things turned deadly. As Officer Breidenbach stepped out of her squad car and took cover behind her door, Perry suddenly opened his own car door, stepped out with an AR-15 rifle, and began firing.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired!
The officers returned fire, but Perry's initial shot struck Officer Breidenbach, and moments later, as Officer Shield tried to engage from the other side, Perry advanced on him, firing multiple rounds and killing him at close range.
Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
During the gunfight, Perry was shot in the leg by one of the officer's bullets. He managed to stumble back toward his car before collapsing. Investigators later found that the gunshot severed his femoral artery, causing him to bleed to death beside his vehicle. Authorities recovered several legally owned firearms from Perry's home and vehicle, including the AR-15 used in the attack. He had no criminal record related to firearms, but the investigation revealed a deep-seated hostility toward police. The official report later concluded that Perry's actions were unprovoked and violent, and that Officers Breidenbach and Shield acted lawfully and bravely in self-defense and defense of others. The fatal encounter lasted less than 2 minutes, but it left behind a trail of devastation and heartbreak for both the law enforcement community and Perry's own family. Number 5. On Wednesday evening, Deputy Cody Colangelo responded to a call regarding a rollover traffic crash in St. Lucie County. Upon arrival, Deputy Colangelo observed a single vehicle overturned with no occupants inside. Witnesses on scene informed the deputy that the driver, later identified as Leah Michelle Day, had exited the crashed vehicle and fled down an embankment on foot.
1023. Hello. What's going on? Man, stop real quick.
Deputy Colangelo proceeded to the area indicated by witnesses and located the suspect. Body camera footage shows a brief verbal exchange between Deputy Colangelo and Day. During this time, the suspect appeared emotional and erratic in her behavior.
All right. Were you just in a crash? Ma'am, come up here. Don't walk away. No walking. Come over here. Okay? Walk upstairs, all right? Let's get out this water area.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
Without warning, the suspect turned and stabbed Deputy Colangelo in the neck with a knife. The wound narrowly missed the deputy's carotid artery.
Walk.
Despite being injured, Deputy Colangelo was able to retreat to safety and apply pressure to his neck wound until additional units and emergency medical personnel arrived on scene. The suspect, Leah Michelle Day, was immediately taken into custody without further incident. These stories remind us how quickly life can change in the line of duty. What do you think about the risks officers face every day? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share this video with others who should hear these stories.